Hello, hello, hello. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Veronica Charnell. I am the host and the creator of the Lady Ball Show. So I wanted to spread some positive vibes this Wednesday due to we're in the month of May. And of course, we all know about the pandemic. The month of May is the mental health awareness month. So I'm going to be talking about being kind to your mind with all of the sickness, with all of the, the the precautionary loss of job, protests, everything that's going on in this world, in this land right now. We need to make sure our mind is stable at a certain level because there's an old saying from back in the 80s, from back in the day, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So I'm here only to spread some positive vibes this Wednesday. About a few weeks ago, I was on to talking about 10 things you can do during a pandemic while you're staying home. Now I want to talk about those things, and hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Now I want to talk about basically mental health awareness month and being kind into your mind. So shout out to everyone who's going to be watching the replay. And those of you who are going to be watching from like Periscope, Facebook, as well as YouTube. I'm not going to be up here long, but you know what? Let me make sure I can hear myself okay. Let me do a quick spot check because I'm multi streaming. And when a lot of people is home, sometimes they can wear down on the internet network, but hopefully not mine. So hold on, let me do a spot check. Quick spot check. Ah, I see it's live on Periscope. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is when it comes to hold on, let me do a spot check. Yeah, first thing that what I'm going to talk about when it comes to keeping your mind stable, keeping your mind at a certain level so you won't lose it, so you won't crack under pressure. Because the United States, the world is not used to being home. You're used to going out doing whatever you see fit to do. It's fine to stay up late if you want to, as long as what you're doing is good. But it's all these other factors that we're not accustomed to. Some people know how to handle it, some don't. Some individuals already was having issues when it comes to mental health long before this. Mental health can affect us, whether it's you or a family member or somebody else, or it could be somebody that you're working with or going to go back to work with. I know a lot of people have transitioned to work from home. Eventually, you guys are going to end up going back to the office and you're going to have to deal with, think about it, everybody's ready to go back. You're going to have to deal with the personalities, how corporate America is, how everything is all over again. So it's a good time. It's a good break. It's been a good break, but you want to keep your mind level and not be so, not to let the news or the protests, the craziness to let cause you to lose your mind. So the first thing I'm going to mention is the word pause. With everyone being home, what? It's over a month now, I believe. Intention will come. Exactly. And I got me some notes, y'all, to make sure I don't forget my key points. Intention will come. So what's important is how you deal with this. So it's good to like pause, take a moment, and say like, now wait a minute, just kind of stop and say wait a minute and say hold up. What is happening? What is really happening? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Ask yourself that. Why am I even saying this? And get to the root of the matter. And I promise you, when you get to the root of the matter, you'll find that the issue is not the person you have this tension with. It could be deeper down inside of you. So you could take a moment, pause, breathe, and think about what you're going to say and what you're going to do and the consequences thereafter. Because usually a lot of times, it's not even worth the response. Number two, a good way to keep your being kind to your mind, to keep your mind level, keep your mind free of negativity, of being contaminated with things that will prosper and profit you absolutely nothing. Okay. You don't want to be distracted and giving your time and your energy towards something that's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? In the end, your mind may be telling you, um, it's it's worth it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and react this way. But you need to ask yourself. Sometimes you got to pause and talk to yourself. Say, self, what is the benefit long term? For an example, is by me going off, being obsessed, have to have the last word, back and forth. How do I benefit from it? You probably won't. You benefit 5 minutes and that's it. And then you got buildup of tension that can what cause stress, that can mess a lot of stuff up. And I'm gonna bring a little church with it. The adversary knows this. So a lot of times it's not worth it. Number two, take a break sometime. If you're tired of watching the COVID-19 information content on the news, don't watch it. If you're tired of seeing people protest, change the channel. I mean, if you're tired of hearing about the positive cases, don't look at it. Take a break. Because after a while, it can get to you. Can you imagine how the healthcare workers feel and how the doctors feel? And this is their job. And so they have to keep a strong mind. How many people walk in and how many left in body bags? They have to keep a strong mind. So it's a good thing to talk about. I'm spreading positive vibes to kind of remind you, like, hey, look, don't focus on that. Kind of turn from it. Okay. Watch something else. For an example, for me, watch a old school TV show. I'm an 80s baby. Go back into time. Something that will make you laugh. Something that will bring joy to you. Okay. Not something that will cause damage to your mind, your body, or your soul. Okay. Something that will not hurt anybody else. Think of something when growing up, the good old days, that season when it was carefree. Sometimes we need to go back down memory. Let me show you something. For me, I like Facts of Life. I like that movie from back in the day, The Gremlins, because the leader had like a little Rambo, like a Mr. T haircut, and it was white in the up top. I never forgot it. E.T. was boring. It was too long for me. But Gremlins, I could hang with Gremlins. I was cool with Gremlins. The TV show, Different Strokes, Martin, stuff like that. Living Single, those sitcoms, those TV shows before reality TV show took over. I used to watch stuff like that back when I was a little girl. Saturday morning schoolhouse rock videos. I come from the Bugs Bunny era. Bugs Bunny is still back. This TV show right here. Let me show y'all. This TV show right here. I wish it would come on Hulu. If I could share my screen, I wish it would because I love this theme song. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I love Who's the Boss. Some people may remember it. The younger folk, they probably like, huh? A lot of the TV shows like Different Strokes, I caught the rerun. Facts of Life rerun. But I still remember that. This show back in was what this theme, the first was released like 87. Something like this takes me back. I love that music. I love that show. It's a classic. I don't know if y'all can hear the theme song or not because I'm not on my other device. I'm just using a computer right now. But this right here were the good old days. No bills. Huh? Huh? I said no bills. No, none of that. No corporate America. Huh? No boyfriend, girlfriend. Huh? No. No church stuff. Huh? None of that. Just me and Barbie. And that's it. It was just me, Barbie, Alf, Big Bird, and Kermit because I had the little dolls and the Cabbage Patch. Yeah. Now let me exit out of there because it's gonna keep going. And that's it. And that's it. It was just me and the dolls, my little dolls. That reminds me. So sometimes kind of go back. It could be oh shoot, it could be YouTube or Netflix. I'm a Hulu person. I'm waiting for Who's the Boss to come on Hulu. So take a break from your usual schedule and your normals, the stuff that you will do, you repeat every day, kind of pull from that and kind of like, what am I going to get from this in long term, 20 years from today if I do this? No, no. Number three is make time. Make time to take a nap. It's okay to take a nap, grown folk. It's okay to take a nap. Then who said naps was only for children? If you're home, which most of the people have been, take a nap. Don't be engaging in the little groups and people trying to build you up to get you out there to protest, and possibly get arrested. If you want to peacefully protest, go ahead, peacefully. But sometimes it gets carried away, and I look at them, I be like, they need to take a nap. They really do. Take not just for kids, but use it. I mean, watch YouTube videos, have exercise videos up there that you can do in the house if you're getting sick and tired of walking. Because I know some parks and stuff has been closed, but they're slowly opening back up. Number four of how we can be kind to our mind is to reach out. Social distancing continues. Good. But you know what? We have FaceTime, we have Zoom, StreamYard is what I'm using. We have Skype. There's no excuse to not be connected with family and friends. There's no excuse. People probably already been doing that. We're so used to being around folk. And I guess some people just don't know how to adjust. But you can still reach out. You can still talk. You can still laugh. I mean, come on, people are on Instagram live like crazy now. Who's on IG? You ain't noticed? Child, where you been? Lastly, seek help. For this is mental health for those who just could be popping in, popping out, and watching the replay. Is since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I want to talk about certain things that not just for something that for someone who is battling mental illness can do. All of us can do this. You know what I'm saying? All of us can make time, reach out. The last thing is seek help. If you get to the point where I'm done, I'm just through, I can't take it no more, then you need to talk to somebody. It could be someone that you trust or a counselor. And now I'm not a counselor in this. This is not my realm, not my territory, but I can still share tips because this is something that will possibly help somebody. This is spreading positive vibes, positive energy to kind of pull you away from hopefully what you've been thinking about battling, and look at things in a different perspective, because you only have one life. As you only have one life. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. But eternity somewhere else, that's forever. So while you're here, keep this right here. Ask God to keep you in your right mind. Ask him to keep you in your right mind, because this world can make a mess of things. Those are my tips. Those are my little things that I think just for that I think all of us can do. Let me turn that off. All of us can do for the Mental Health Awareness Month. Today is be kind to your mind. I'm gonna come back probably. I don't want to tell you the exact date and time, and then I don't do it because something comes up. But I have some more tips because I've been reading and overlooking stuff, and I want to share it. I want to share it to see. Hopefully, it will help somebody. All right, y'all. Until next time. Oh, wait a minute. Till next time, everybody. Smooches.